Hey friends, welcome back. I'm Cody from Mr. 4AM Builds, and in today's video we are going to build a drill charging and storage station, because if you're like me and don't have one, you definitely have drill charging station envy. If you're tired of looking around through all the plastic containers to find what you want, tired of your drills tipping over, and just tired of being lost in general when it comes to all your drill stuff, I'm going to show you how we take minimal materials into this ultimate drill charging and storage station that's got all the features and a special bonus feature, but you got to stick around. Let's get into it. I'm gonna start this project off like most of my projects. I'm gonna sit down with some graph paper and I'm gonna draw what I think I want. And then also, I'm gonna go on Amazon and buy a bunch of stuff that my wife probably doesn't know about. I'm gonna break down some pieces starting at the miter box. And at the table saw, I'm gonna run the tops, bottom, and side through, cutting them slightly oversized. These pieces will be used as stretchers for the top and bottom on the back, as well as the French cleat. Setting my saw to final size and just cleaning up some of those rough factory edges. With my depth and my fence set properly, I'm gonna run the top, the bottom, and both sides through the table saw. I'm gonna bump the fence over just a hair, and then I'm gonna run them through again, and I'm gonna use the actual piece of the back so that I can make sure it's a snug fit. With having this set and now knowing the offset of my back panel, that's all I have to do for this middle shelf is raise the blade, and then I can just cut this middle partition, and then this goes to waste. The back panel will still slide in here, and then my mounting strips will still go right behind it. Just be careful with this piece right here between the blade and the fence. Then I'm going to throw them on the crosscut sled and trim them down to final height. With all my parts now cut down to size, I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna edge band the front of everything, and as well all around the drawer front. It's not a necessity, but it is my shop furniture. I like it, and I think it looks nice. It doesn't take super long, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. With all my pieces now having edge banding on them, I'm just going to go through and lightly hit them with a 220 sandpaper, and then also this will help smooth down any part of the edges that might still be a little bit rough from the edge banding. Now it's time for the fun part. It's time to assemble it all. And all of my pieces are currently labeled so I know where they go. And then what I'm also gonna do is I'm gonna go through here and I'm just gonna scribe a little line with my Delft square right on the 3/8 mark, because I know that that's half of 3/4. And then I will go through and just use an 1¼ 18 gauge brad nail just to pin everything together real quick. And then I will come through and countersink all the screws so that it gets a good hold on it. I'm not gonna use any glue. It just kind of makes it a mess, and it's butt joints anyway, so it's probably really doesn't do that much. Because I wanted the top of this to be flush, I have to slide the back panel in before I can put the top on. With the main frame of my carcass constructed now, I'm going to set this to the side and I'm going to put together the drawer box. And deciding on where to place the shelf at, that's all I did was I laid the drawer front right down here, and I see that I have a 1/4 inch on each side of it. And then so that I could lay the cabinet on its back, use the drawer front again and mark it. Also cut this piece of scrap that fits exactly right here in this opening, and then I can slide that all the way to the back so that my shelf is not only level side to side, but front to back as well. To install the drawer, that's all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take these little 1/4 inch spacers, I'm gonna put them in there. I'm gonna take the hinges, I'm gonna take the handle, put it in there just like that, slide it all the way in, hold this up, like magic. We are on the precipice of the completion of this project, and there's only a few more things that we have to do. Not necessary, but a few things that I would like to do. I want to putty all those nail and screw holes. Remove the pencil lines and sand out any imperfections. Clean the whole thing up with a shop vac in a damp rag. And throw a coat of finish on it. Now that we got all the touch-ups done and the finish is dry, I'm pretty happy with the result. So we got to go through, we got to put the handle on, we got to put the rack for the drills on, the paper towel holders on, we're going to mount it up on the wall, and then we got a bonus feature, but you got to stick around to the end to see that one. The ultimate drill charger and storage station. But isn't that what everybody says? No, but I do think this has a lot of cool features. I like both kinds of paper towels hanging here. I like the pull-out drawer for your metal bits, your wood bits, any little containers that you have. The 2 metal trays keep your screws from running away on you. And also the ability to have all the different bits chalked up in there. The little drills, the big drills, the portable drill press, the flashlight's always handy. Over here on the side, there's only 2 battery chargers, but there's definitely room for 3rd. And I also like the ability to be able to hang the blueprints up over here so they don't get dirty, they don't get ripped. And it's always nice, you can make some notes over there if you want. So during this project, I hope you learned something along the way, or at least were entertained. In the meantime, get out there, buy cool tools, build cool stuff, and tell your friends about it. See you. Gotta get into it. Such an idiot. You could turn it up.